What's up, everybody? It's Alex Winking. Michael, I hope you all are doing really, really well. I am the company man, the numbers guy, and I have today a very special unboxing. This is a brand new to the channel unboxing that I'm super, super pumped for. So, what I have today is a brand new box that is kind of replacing some of the other boxes. We all know what I'm talking about, the junk boxes I was opening. As I've kind of transitioned away from those, it's the new year. I have tried to find some other boxes that I can get some more collectible type things in. I am loving collecting. I've added on like a whole nother room to my media room, some unfinished attic space. I've finished it out. I'll show you guys that at some point down the road. And I'm enjoying collecting. I've branched out into comic books. I've branched out into Funko Pops. Not only am I loving the collecting aspect of it, the one thing that insanely shocked me was the community aspect of it. Both of those communities have been so incredibly welcoming to me, and I am just so blown away by that. So I wanted to add not only another thing that I'm passionate about, that I love, that has been with me since childhood, but I also wanted to bring another community into the fold. And this orgy of communities that we have going on this channel. What the hell am I talking about? I am talking about VideoGamesMonthly.com. So video games have been a big part of my life. I have every single console over here. I should say I have all the current generation consoles over here. And then, of course, I've started to build the retro consoles as well. So Video Games Monthly is a subscription-based box that sends you retro video games every single month. Imagine that. It's a good name. Fits it. There is 4 pricing tiers, I believe. I think you can get like 3 games, 5 games, 6 games, and then 10 games. I can't remember the price points for the smaller boxes, but I, of course, go all in on everything that I do. I did the 10 game box. It's about $90 shipped. Here's the incredible thing about Video Games Monthly. I did a lot of research on a lot of different boxes. A couple of these guys seem to do this really right, and Video Games Monthly, I think, is one of those. You get to choose what consoles you want to get the games for. I think you have to choose up to at least 2, maybe 3, but you can choose basically any console that has existed. I'm sure there's a few exceptions, but I was really blown away by that. So me, I went all cartridges. I love the Nintendo, I love the Nintendo 64, I love the Sega, I love the Super Nintendo. So those are my 4 picks. Sega, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and of course, Super Nintendo. Wait, I said that. And regular Nintendo, sorry. So, I've got cartridges galore. This box is packed tight. There's some other really cool things that they do as well. You can get what's called 1-ups. That gives you extra games. So, if I get my 10 and I get a 1-up, 2-up, or 3-up, that's 1, 2, or 3 extra games. You can also get a box that has a special card that's actually curated by the owners of this company. Another really, really awesome thing that they do. I'm not sure of like the chance on hits and things like that. The other thing that's really remarkable is you can upload, or I shouldn't say upload, you can fill out forms to, you know, export your database of your game collection into there so they don't send you duplicates. So you can update your game collection within their website. I think that's another awesome thing that they do as well, so you don't get duplicate games. I'm sure that's within reason, though. Like some of these mega collectors I've seen, they're like, oh, well, I have 99% of the console base, and they sent me a duplicate. Well, that's probably to be expected, bud, when you only are missing, like, the grails and stuff. So, either way, let's give these guys a try. Video Games Monthly. This is the January 2020 box for Video Games Monthly. So this came in a mailer. I already pulled it out of the mailer because I've watched other people unbox this and I kind of knew what to expect. Since I don't get any CDs from this, I should be safe. I wouldn't have any in the mailer themselves. They'll all actually be in this box. Something peculiar is rattling around in here. I'm hoping that's not a piece of a game because no cartridges should be doing that. So let's see what we got. So when we open the box, can I show you guys? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, why not? This is what we got. It is packed full, bent all up. So we got a couple. Okay, I found the rattler here. This just looks like a little throw-in item, little keychain light. Look at that. Sorry if I blinded you guys. Pretty cool. It just says Video Games Monthly on it. Not bad. Good to have in a scary situation. Sorry, I'm going to put my hand up there. You probably can't even, I don't even know if it's going to focus or not. There it goes. Look at that. There it is. Video Games Monthly. Pretty cool little keychain. It's good quality too. Next up, we got the little card here. It looks like they're pretty active on Facebook. Win 3 games. Simply share a photo of this month's box on our Facebook page. I just don't use Facebook that much, though. I'm not a big Facebook guy. But there it is, either way. So you get a little card in there. And we got a couple other little cards here. We hope you enjoy your latest box. Please update your library on the website by adding these games and any other games you may have acquired. All updates to your gaming library must be made 7 days prior to the end of the month, because they ship these boxes early in the month, which is pretty cool too. And there's that card. And oh, look at this. First box. First box right here. Congratulations, you received a free game. Thank you for being a monthly subscriber. We got a 1-up. How about that? There's what a 1-up card looks like. Pretty cool. So I think it's 1-up, 2-up, 3-up, and then like there's like a power boost or something. And I don't know, that maybe you just got a chance at like a Grail type game or something. So pretty sweet. So let's get into this box. I'm just going to start pulling these out of here and seeing what I got. So right out of the gate here, this is kind of interesting though. We got a Sega Genesis game, Garfield Caught in the Act. Garfield, the little cat from the comic strips, little sarcastic dude. I watched the Garfield cartoon a little bit when I was a kid. So not a bad get. Probably not a game I would play much, but definitely something I could just kind of add into a collection. I stuck with cartridges because I'm horribly OCD. I couldn't stand just getting a disc. I wouldn't be able to live with it. I have to have the box art, the instructions, and it's got to be complete. For some reason with cartridges, I guess just growing up around the regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, you never kept any of that stuff anyway. So I'm okay with just getting decent cartridges that have labels intact. That's mainly why I went with cartridges, if we're being honest with ourselves. Next up, let's pull this other Genesis game out. Kind of figured you'd get a couple of throw-ins like this. We got Triple Score, 3 games in 1. It looks like it comes with Super Hang-On, World Championship Soccer, and columns. Definitely like columns. Pretty cool little get right there. So I won't go into value on this. I mean, I'm very familiar with a lot of these games, but I'm not familiar with what the pricing is. I won't just bog the whole video down by going into pricing. But we'll kind of, at least maybe I can kind of gauge, have a little bit of a feel if I got my money back or not. I'm sure you kind of get close, but next up, let's kind of get through this other one here. So we got Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Busts Loose. So this is a game I've never played. And just to kind of keep it going, never played Garfield Caught in the Act. And I think I have played this Triple Score game before. I'm pretty sure that one of my buddies or something had that and we played it. I know I played columns. I think everybody's played columns if they played Sega. But there's our Super Nintendo game. So far we got 2 Segas, a Super Nintendo, our Looney Tunes, Bust Loose. Next up, I have played this one. Pretty cool get right here. We got Mortal Kombat 3 for the Super Nintendo. And all these cartridges seem to be in good shape. I can't honestly say that I'll test all of these, but I might pop in a couple of the ones I really, really want to play. So that's 2 Supers, 2 Segas. Let's pull into the, oh yeah, we got a classic right here. This is a classic. Absolute amazing right here. We got for the Sega Genesis, you better know what this is, NBA Jam. This, incredible in the arcade, awesome on the console, NBA Jam. Absolutely love this game. I think a lot of people love this game. This is a sweet get. Really happy to get that. So, NBA Jam for the Sega Genesis. Now we're getting into some Nintendo and some Super Nintendo. So let's go ahead and get Nintendo first here. What in the world is that? Oh. So, oh man, another classic right here. They just must be setting me up because I didn't add anything into my database, guys. So I'm starting completely clean here, just as a disclaimer. And they are giving me some of the oldies but goodies here. We got another classic regular Nintendo game where Bo Jackson just runs all over everybody in Tecmo Bowl. If you haven't played Tecmo Bowl for the regular Nintendo or on emulator, I'm telling you, check this game out. Bo knows. Bo Jackson's character was ridiculous for the Oakland Raiders or whatever. I guess he was an LA Raider then. I can't remember, but it was ridiculous. You can just run all around the field. There's so many memes and stuff about it. Tecmo Bowl. That is a hell of a get for my first regular Nintendo game. Next up, for regular Nintendo, let's stick to the theme here. I feel like I have played this too. Bart, this is The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. This one has a little damage on the label, and it looks like they tried to fix it. I can probably fix that. Label's peeling a little bit, but there it is. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. I feel like I've played that. Maybe it was a different Simpsons game though. I honestly can't remember. Next up, Oh man, these guys have done a hell of a job curating this box for me. We got another absolute classic that every single person on the planet knows. And I'm telling you, they probably put this game in everybody who's starting out. We got, for the regular Nintendo, Super Mario 3. Awesome, awesome get right there. I love that game. I'm sure a lot of people love this game. Absolute classic. Love getting that. That's badass right there. So now we have done, what do we got? 3, 6, 8 games. 3 left, so we got 11, so that's good. And we are down to the Nintendo 64 games. I'm going to tell you all of them are bangers. Every one of them's a banger. So I'll start you off with this right here. Another classic 64 game. I can't remember, but I think this was a launch title, or very close to it, for the Nintendo 64. We got Wave Race 64. The only game of its kind that just took jet skis and made them absolutely awesome, as if they weren't awesome enough, but Wave Race was absolutely incredible. Wave Race 64, another game I'm super happy to get. Love playing the hell out of that. Next up, we got, it's not the original, but it's still a really good game, another iconic game, Turok 2, The Seeds of Evil, with that black cart. Very cool game. I think the original was like maybe a little better, but that's a really good get. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Love the Turok series. Another good game. And last but certainly not least, this is another iconic game. Love this game. Now, it's not as good as its predecessor, Shadows of the Empire. But, and this is a little bit different than Shadows of the Empire. It's not really fair to draw a comparison for the two, but for Nintendo 64, this is still a badass game. We got Star Wars Rogue Squadron. And I gotta tell you something. Value be damned. I mean, I will never, honestly, almost never say that, but I would assume I got pretty damn close to my value here. This is sweet right here. We have the Video Games Monthly box, 11 games, 3 Nintendo 64, 3 regular Nintendo, 2 Super, 3 Sega. I loved what I got. I gotta be honest, I absolutely love what I got. Talk about a trip down memory lane. Wow. But that is all for that Video Games Monthly box. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna stick with them. I think this could be a box that we could stick with all year and have some fun with. And it's a new type of box to our channel, so that's really awesome. So I don't know, guys. You tell me what you think in the comments below about Video Games Monthly and about adding video game collecting and showcasing and unboxing to the channel as well. But I want to tell you thank you so much for all the support, all the likes, all the subscribes. I sincerely appreciate it. I love interacting with all of you. Please comment below. I respond to every comment as much as I possibly can. I think I've hit every single one of them. For some reason it gets flagged. I try to unflag it, but thank you guys so much for all the support. Find me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. And that is it for this one. I will see you all on the next one.